Welcome back to my channel, Reese TV people. It's been a minute. Make sure you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about the massive heavyweight unification rematch between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. What a massive fight we're in store for. The first fight was a classic. Please let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. I think this fight could go either way. It's definitely going to be a great fight, but I'm going to let you know why I believe Usyk can win and why I also think Tyson Fury can win. And then towards the end, I'll let you know who I'm rocking with, who I'm leaning towards to get the victory on the weekend. Um, in terms of Usyk's strengths, obviously he's got great boxing ability. He can box on the back foot. He can box on the going forward. He's got a good chin. Obviously, weakness wise, um, he's quite weak to the body. He's quite soft to the body. We've seen that when Daniel the Bar fought him previously and caught him with a body shot, it was deemed as a low blow. But when you go back and look on it, you could see that it was kind of 50-50. I would kind of lean towards he kind of got him in the body. I wouldn't have said a low blow, but you could see that hurt him. And you could even see in Usyk's previous fights when he just fought when he just fought Fury, Fury was working the body in the middle rounds, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth round, and he was giving Usyk all sorts of problems. But I think what happened was that Fury got a bit too cocky, got very overconfident. He thought this fight was in the bag, and that's how he was able to let Usyk come back into the fight, and he came strong in the later rounds, the 8th, the ninth, and the 10th round. Um, with Usyk, he's gonna box. He has power, but he's not really known for knocking out opponents. But he definitely has power where he can hurt you. We've seen that in when he's fought Joshua on two occasions, and we saw when he fought Fury in the last fight. He had him going in the ninth round. For me, in that first fight, it should have been stopped because Fury didn't know where he was. He was seeing stars. He was all over the place, and he wasn't responding. But obviously, the ref gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he was kind of lucky that he was kind of kept up because of his size, because of the ropes. But he was in all sorts of trouble with those shots. He was just teeing off on Fury. I think Usyk's going to come with a similar game plan. I think he knows he can hurt Fury and he can stand in front of him. Obviously, he's not going to underestimate Fury. That's one thing in terms of Usyk's professionalism and how hard he works. He's definitely not going to underestimate no fighter. He seems focused and he understands the task at hand. I think he's going to come with a similar game plan where he boxes at times on the outside, keeps Fury at bay, but also tries to come on the inside from time to time, because there will be times when they come to the center of the ring and they're both trading. But it's a tricky fight. Obviously, from a spectator, I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm definitely gonna have my popcorn and I'll be watching. I'll definitely have a bit of money on the fight as well. I'm leaning towards Usyk. I just feel he was unlucky not to get Fury out there in the ninth round because he had him in all sorts of trouble. I think if he's able to hurt Fury early on in the fight, and the wear and tear on Fury's body, he's kind of took a lot more punishment if you compare both fighters in terms of who they fought, especially Fury when it comes to his previous wars in the trilogy with Wilder. I think his legs are slowing down a bit. 100%, I'm not gonna rule Fury out. I do think Fury has to fight like the bigger man, the bigger fighter. I think that's the mistake Joshua made. He never fought like the bigger fighter. In the second fight, there was a couple rounds where Joshua did, but then he did gas out. For me, you gotta try and not fight Usyk's fight, which is boxing. If you are gonna box, you can mix it up a little bit, but ideally, he's come into the heavyweight division as a cruiserweight. He's the smaller man, so if you're the bigger man, for me, you gotta fight. You gotta fight to your strengths, which is with the jab, keeping him at bay, keeping him on the end of the jab. If he does come in, then you hit him with a combination jab and an overhand right, or jab and an overhand left. I think with Fury, I did watch his interview. He does seem fired up. Fired up. He does seem pissed off. He doesn't seem in a very jokey mood. He seems very focused. And one thing with Fury is you can never rule him out. a lot of the time when he is perceived as the underdog, when he is written off, he ends up pulling off the victory. Um, I did notice when I did watch one of his interviews that he did say he's looking to be quite spiteful, so that should be intriguing. That tells me he's got bad intentions in mind. If, like I said, you can't ever rule Fury out. If Fury is going to win this fight, for me, he's got he's got to stay focused and be on top of Usyk for majority of the fight. He can't let up. He can't think I'm on top. I can relax. I can go into cruise control. He doesn't. I think he shouldn't worry so much about showboating, because I think in the first fight he did get a bit carried away and was showboating to the crowd, even to Usyk. That those type of things, those sort of mind games, it doesn't really affect him. Um, I'm not gonna rule Fury out, but like I said, I'm definitely leaning towards Usyk. I think this is going to be a phenomenal fight. I think it will be a classic, just like the first, probably better than the first fight. But for me, I'm either going, if I had to pick a winner in terms of this fight, I'm gonna go Fury in the late rounds of a stoppage, which is between between 6 to 8 rounds, maybe 9. Fury with a stoppage, or I'm going Usyk on points. I do think, like I said before, Usyk does have the power to stop Fury, but the question is, will he be able to have a few rounds like he did in the ninth, particularly the ninth round where he's getting a lot of success on Tyson Fury without Tyson Fury responding. If Fury's able to box and land shots upstairs and downstairs and keep the distance, but I definitely think Fury could stop Usyk, because as we all know, Usyk is weak to the body. I just think um, Fury's legs are going. I think they'll both focus and understand the task at hand, but I think Usyk's inside Fury's head. And even though he has acknowledged that he did lose, he hasn't really acknowledged it properly. He still kind of feels that he only lost by a point, whereas we know with the judges that they were kind of lenient towards Fury. Obviously, I think most people are backing Fury. It's a bit mixed. There are some people backing Usyk, some are backing Fury. I don't think you can underestimate either fighter. But like I said, for me, Usyk, I'm leaning towards Usyk, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'd never rule out Fury, because that's the worst thing you could do. Don't ever rule him out. But yeah, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments who you think is gonna win. Have a good day, people.